Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. It is super windy outside. It is ridiculously cold. After being 60 to 70 degrees over the weekend, it is now extremely cold and windy. So, you know, the weather's crazy. So, let's jump into 7 Deadly Sins episode 14. And yeah, so I know last week was a bit controversial with the whole The One stuff. I will say this about that episode. There was some good art in that episode. Animation, not so much. So, it is what it is with this season, so hopefully this episode brings us some more stuff to enjoy. So with all that being said, as per usual, lower the opacity, lower the audio, and let's jump into the shit. Funny how he says like, oh, you know, kill all the 7 Deadly Sins after you get Meteorites after, and or they'll become a bigger threat. And does he not realize that like the giant and the fairy king literally just low-key trained 2 of the 7 Deadly Sins? But I guess he probably doesn't know. But it's just funny to me. Okay. This seems a bit different. Okay, I already reacted to this new intro. Okay, that is, wow. Okay, that's pretty cool. I'm just gonna stop right here because I was just gonna skip the intro, but I noticed some new things in it, and yeah, so like that Esterosa stuff at the end, I believe was new from last week because I already reacted to the intro overall, and I already said my opinion on it. I think the song is really good. I think the art and so it's just overall a lot better than the first intro. So, but let me say, let's continue. He's just listing out the 10 Commandments, but like. Oh, like, does he not realize? I guess he wasn't there for like last season or whatever for like the ending, but like a ton of your 10 Commandments are gone. It's funny how Galan is still like a statue just with a bird on him. It's like Android 16. Oh, okay. So this is interesting. Are they like turncoating? I mean, I don't think. I mean, they could join the 7 Deadly Sins, but obviously, like, they don't answer Zeldris' call, and I've always like liked these two specifically. Like, there's always a nice like little relationship it seems like they have. So I always like Monspeed and Deity, and especially seeing like their past like in like Indra transformation that they had, which was really cool, and like their the repercussions of that. So they're talking about that now. So it's cool to see that they're basically like it's not that bad being a little farmhouse. You know, why not just ignore it and just chill. God, that shot of Zeldris, he looks like like Shadow the Hedgehog, straight up. Red, black, short, angry, angsty. Yeah, you should have expected if you hired a demon and a fairy or a giant. God, I can't. The funniest shit about this scene to me is every time I hear this voice, I always think either Jotaro or Midorima from Kuroko no Basket, and him telling him to check his ass. So they put a tramp stamp on your boy Droll. Interesting. Who the hell? Chandler and Cusack. Oh. God, this dude's straight ripped out of like Final Fantasy. He's so tiny. I'm sorry. Oh, okay. Interesting. I was trying to read that. So he's the master of Prince Zeldris, and the fairy-looking dude is the master of Meliodas. Interesting. I'm liking Chandler's design though. I've always been a fan of like that, like Yang kind of like Street Fighter 3 Third Strike, like Chinese like outfit, like martial arts. I love it. I feel like every time they show Zeldris, he looks smaller and smaller. Oh my god. Oh, why is he slobbered like that? Looks gross. Like blushing and like saliva coming out. Disgusting. What? Oh, he's Cusack. The other one's Chandler. My bad. This dude just flew. Okay, he was blasted off like a Saiyan. Estarossa? Oh, it's Estarossa. This man's in that like Dragon Ball Z like spirit chamber or not spirit chamber, recovery chamber. Holy shit! I just realized he looks like this shot right here. He looks a lot like Dante, like whitish, silver hair, really carefree. Or Gintoki, really like carefree, like face. I was like, damn, he looks like Dante. I still think that overall, that whole mini story with Gulther and his backstory with the king, the king, the present king's sister Naja. I think that was to me still my favorite like episode, just for because I like when characters develop a lot. So I really like that. I just like the characters overall in this season more so than like I'm worrying about the animation art. Like I'm glad that we're getting a lot of character development. Like Gulther finally like he's more of a character now rather than this super strict like straight man like very like kind of like annoying character. But now he's like he has a personality. He's like the same character but has like some dynamic to him. Same thing with King and the End because I was always rooting for them for the longest time. Especially after finding out their backstory, so I'm really glad to see them like as a thing. So I'm really liking the character development in this season a lot. Oh shit! No way! Is this Chandler? This man turned the entire area dark. No, what? What the fuck? What? What? Oh shit! Ew! His teeth changed. Jeez, he changed the entire landscape of the entire country. Holy shit! He just canceled a perfect cube. Perfect cube like a fucking bubble. Oh, absolute cancel, yeah. Meliodas looks like a mermaid. The way his like bottom half is like drawn. Damn, it's it's fucking crazy when even fucking Merlin is trying to wake up Escaron like ASAP because that means she probably doesn't she trusts everyone else, but that means she knows that everyone else is no match. Is he summoning a meteor? Hello? What the fuck? What? Okay, why is this animated actually really good? God damn, he's I am just at a loss for words. Holy shit. I haven't seen power this crazy in this series. God damn. No, that where it ends? You no. Who ends it there? Are you a sadist? Even Escanor has a weakness. Well, yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, Escanor's weakness is denied. Gotcha. Who? Okay, for the first time in a minute, I was actually really invested in this episode, and like, they actually cut it off when it was like going crazy. Yo, okay. First off, Meliodas' teacher, Chandler, what the fuck? Like, meteorites, like, not just 1, 2, 3. He literally was just raining down meteorites like it was like dropping paper, bro. Like holy shit. That in the series, I cannot recall anyone else that had displayed like that range and level of power, like to an area. Like, I know Escanor is extremely strong. I'm sure the one, if he wasn't in a cube, probably would have been affecting the area. Same thing with Meliodas' demon power, and same thing when Meliodas like destroyed the castle. But like the area of effect that he did with like each of those meteorites literally leaving the earth like scarred, that was actually really fucking crazy. And like the animation for that part was pretty good. And I was surprised that like the way that how smooth the rocks were falling and like how like smooth the explosions looked. Overall, this was a pretty damn good episode. We got some cool story stuff with Chandler and Cusack. We know who Zeldris and Meliodas' teachers are. Not only that, Esterosa's awake and kicking. He's just recuperating in the Saiyan bath, like, you know, the Frieza spaceship bathwater. So we know that. And then now they're fighting with Chandler, against Chandler. So, wow. I am mad that they cut away, like, right when an attack was about to be thrown, but that's a nice cliffhanger. So, leaves me excited for next week. So, with all that being said, hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and share the video if you enjoyed. Follow me on my Twitter down below for any updates and stuff. And stay tuned for tomorrow and basically everything until I finish the game, because we're going to be starting Dragon Ball Z Kakarot tomorrow. So, if you are like interested in the series, make sure you guys check that out tomorrow. And if you don't have the game, you just want to watch someone play it, I am honored if you want to check out my stuff. So, with all that being said, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye, guys.